So, true freedom takes strength. And in order to be truly free with who you are, and I guess carefree, you could say, in order to be truly carefree and, um, yeah, you have to not care about meeting people's expectations. People can think all sorts of things, and they can express all sorts of things directed at you, trying to mold you into something that they want, or trying to, you know, people use like negative, like little judgments and things like that in order to, sometimes they're just expressing themselves, or sometimes they want you to change, or they don't like this new thing that you're expressing. You really don't have to care. And it's not in my opinion, it's not inconsiderate for you to not care about other people's judgments and preferences for who you are, because it's you living your life. It's you who has the freedom to do what you want with your life and with your personality and whatever you want to express. If you want to be super crazy one minute and you want to be super normal the next minute, or you want to be super sad or super whatever, you could be anything. You could be anything. There's so much potential to be anything. And a lot of people would rather you be small, be predictable, be something that they can understand and something that they like, rather than be this endless sea of possibilities, which is you. Anything you express is you. Whether it's fake or real or whatever, or good or bad, or all of these labels and boxes that I'm even guilty of creating or using these boxes. I didn't create them. They're concepts that I didn't create, but all of these boxes, and trying to, you know, juggle, like, am I getting approved of or not? It's really your right as a human being to be however you want, whenever you want, whether people like it or dislike it. And if somebody dislikes it and they make it known to you that they dislike it, that's not your problem. That's their problem. It's not your problem, because you're living a life that you want. You're living in a way that you want, and that's up to you. It's not up to anybody else. If somebody doesn't like it and they want to have a tantrum, or they want to be judgmental, that's where the strength part comes in. That's where you got to be like, okay, I don't care. I don't care at all, because I'm doing what I want. I'm doing what I want. I'm being how I want. Now, it's understandable to question how you're affecting others, and be like, okay, well, am I really hurting others? Am I being malicious? Am I not being a caring person at all? Am I taking advantage of people? And then you use your judgment to say, well, is that something I want to continue doing, or is that something that I'm not really doing, even though other people seem to think that I am? Excuse me. Or am I just trying to express that part of me and people are taking it wrong? But ultimately, you are your own judge. If you're guilty, it's you who decides, not somebody else. If you're doing something wrong, it's your decision whether you want to, wrong or whatever. It's If you're doing something that you perceive as wrong, it's your decision whether you want to change it or not. Because it's your life. You have the freedom to be how you want, when you want, whether it's consistent with yesterday or even a few hours ago. or not. Whether it's fake, real, good, bad, nice, mean, blah 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 blah. You have the freedom to do what you want. That's as simple as that. You have the freedom to do what you want, and it takes strength to take advantage of that freedom. Because people can use judgmental language and things like that to try and hurt you and convince you through pain to conform to what they want. So you gotta it takes it's a maturing process, and you just gotta be like, you gotta just be indifferent to that. Or you don't have to, but that's what I'm doing. It's like, just be indifferent to it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because I'm not the one creating the problem. They're creating the problem. They're the ones that are having these negative emotions. They're the ones that are, you know, getting upset about these things. And it's not like people are super upset with me. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, if people do get upset when I am not being any, if people do get upset with what I'm expressing, it's up to me to decide what I want to do with that information. It's not up to anybody else. So it's up to you too. Who do you want to be, or what do you want to express? What kinds of things do you want to show the world? And you have the freedom to do that in this world, to do anything you want in this world. Are you going to take advantage of it, or are you going to let other people dictate for you with their pain tactics what you can and can't be, or what you should and shouldn't do? You have the freedom to do what you want, and you have, if you cultivate it, you can have the strength to not care. All right, see ya.